who is very honest, who is fearless. So if you call yourself a fearless person and you come and lie, that would be in the sense of weakness. I don't know whether I'm making sense.
Sure.
If you study most of people like Sabali and the way that they behave, Yahya Jammeh is a different kid. Yahya Jammeh is a sick man. Yahya Jammeh lies because Yahya Jammeh is not a brave guy. No. That's the thing. There is nothing bravery about him. So Yahya Jammeh would always concoct stories and try to portray an image that is not him. Sana Sabali, on the other hand, is this cold-hearted person, you know, who is always determined. Because even if you look at the testimony, if there was anything that is proven, first he has dispelled Jammeh's lies, because every July 22nd there was a news story from Jammeh on how the coup happened. But now, from all we know, it was Sana orchestrated this whole thing from start to finish. Okay,
Coach.
But so to me, I see Sana Sabali as, is he honest? I don't think it was honesty. I think he had no other choice but to portray that, because anything less would have betrayed the person that Sana Sabali thought Sana Sabali was. And that is, no person on earth would make him to fear to tell you what he feels. So that's what it is.
Coach, I think I still disagree with that part, because Sana Sabali could have come and explained something else and tried to blame other people, but he didn't do that. I think he was very honest with his truth, even though I don't know if that was exactly what happened. But the way that he was explaining it, it looked like it was, you know, it was the fact that he was saying. And I did say he was brave. And when I said he was brave, for mine, I don't know, because a lot of other people put that on Facebook. My part was for him to come at his own volition to decide that he wants to testify. To me, that is bravery. But what I want to put to you right now, somebody just said, Coach Pasamba Jaw called the December 30th, he said, coupists as heroes, but called Sana and others as very bad people.
Did you say that?
Well, I can explain that.
Okay.
First of all, Sana Sabali, Yahya Jammeh, elected government. A government that ran the country in normalcy. A government that did not torture people. A government that did not kill people. A government that did not deny the Gambians the right to exercise their fundamental human and constitutional rights. On the other hand, Yahya Jammeh did exactly what Kennedy said. Those who make peaceful revolution impossible will make violent revolution inevitable. When Jammeh was in power, for 22 years, maybe the people who wrote that may not have followed Jammeh's rule. I, Pastor Major, speaking for myself, from July 22nd, 1994, have been opposed to the Jammeh regime. I saw what they're doing to people. Everything that they are talking about in the commission today, most of it we were aware. Most of it we wrote about. Most of it we condemned. Most of it we exposed. And they tried everything possible in the world. So I saw that Gambians would be giving a chance, a free and democratic chance to change their manner of government. And every aspect of that was rebuffed. We saw our opposition leaders jailed. We saw people who had committed no crimes jailed and killed. We saw our students. We saw students killed. I have to go real quick because they're knocking on my door.
No problem.
So to me, to finally to end this, you cannot equate the two.
You cannot equate the two, but coup was not the right thing, because coup is a coup. Anywhere in the world is coup, and eventually it was elections that took Jammeh out of this country. Do you agree or not?
Well, you know what? Elections voted him out.
Okay.
But it took guns around the sub-region to force him out of the country. But I have somebody knocking on my office door, and I have to attend to that.
No worries. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much, Coach. And Omar, I'm looking at the comments right now, and somebody is saying please delete the insults. We just want to say to people that you are free to voice out your opinion, but it's very disrespectful to insult other people, and I don't think I have to tell any of you that. Sometimes this is the reason why we have to remove some people from the page, because we believe that we can all talk and express our opinions without being very rude to other people. So if you do that, please desist from that. If not, you leave us with no options but to remove you, because that means you cannot communicate in a civilized environment.
Well, viewers, that's all we have for you today. From me, Omar, and Fatu, and the crew, we thank you so much.
Well, thank you very much. Until we come your way again. Actually, we may bring you another program tomorrow on the whole TRRC with Bokar and Kex tomorrow after the Juma prayers. That's what we're working on. We will update you on that. If Omar is around, if you will want to join us, I promise Kex that we can do that, so we can talk about the entire TRRC and everything that's been happening. I know they're on a break until June, I heard.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you all very much. I am Fatu Kamara.
I am Omar Wali. Bye for now.